Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip of Tess Holliday going on a morning talk show and accusing GLP1's of ending body diversity. We're also going to be taking a look at a bonus clip where Tess is arguing with someone in her comments section who said that GLP1's actually helped them, so be sure to stick around until the end. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Really say that I blame it 100% on GLP1s or the weight loss jabs. I think that collectively our society has moved to a place where thinness is in, body positivity and curvy is no longer popular for a lot of brands.
I still don't think the standards have changed.
And that's what we're seeing reflected on runways and magazines and media. My plus size colleagues around the world, they're not really working. So
brands tried to be body positive for a couple years there, or a year, or a few months, or however long that lasted. Nobody was really into it, so they went back to typical fashion, I believe.
It's been really disheartening to see.
I imagine it is tough. I mean, I've got a few friends, actually, that have been taking the jabs, and they tell me that it's been life transforming, and I can see it in their eyes. They feel so positive. They have incredible body positivity because
she does not seem amused.
They
Tess
feel in control of their body in a way they didn't before.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not what body positivity means, ma'am.
So for them, this has been transformative.
Okay, so GLP1s have transformed the lives of people that you know, anchor woman. Okay, I'm sorry I don't know who these people are. This is apparently Good Morning Britain.
Absolutely. I think that they are amazing for so many people, and I think that it has given people access to control kind of their bodies maybe in ways that they hadn't previously. I do think that there is duality. I think that they're great, but just like anything that's great, people overuse it, abuse it, etc.
People are overusing and abusing GLP1s, Tess. Instead of just taking them to lose weight, we're like going completely off the rails with these GLP1s. We're partying, we're busting open the container, cutting up some rails, snorting it.
And I think ever since 2020, there's been a rapid decline in diversity overall. And so we're...
Diversity as in larger people being models. I love how we refer to ourselves as diverse. And when we're not getting work, we say, there's a lack of diversity here.
I think it's just kind of the perfect storm of like the jabs and, you know, where our culture is at right now.
You know, I wonder whether it's about the extremes. I mean, you might be aware in this country there's been various ads that have been banned only this year where models have seemed too thin.
I was unaware of that. In the UK, they have banned certain ads where models are too thin. Are they going to do the opposite? If ads contain models that are on the larger side, are they going to ban those as well?
And in many respects, the look that appears to be perhaps the most popular and celebrated is a kind of healthy body. You know, one of my great heroes, for example, Lizzo, has been very open about her weight loss journey. I wonder...
Hold on, can I just point something out real quick? When he said one of my heroes, Lizzo, look at this anchor woman's face. Just stare at her face right now.
Heroes, for example, Lizzo has been very open about her weight.
He said one of my heroes, Lizzo, and when he said Lizzo, the anchor woman next to him went like this. She went like that. She blinked a couple times and got this weird smile on her face, looked to the side, and then got it together and got her normal look back on her face. We're gonna watch this several times now, because I want you guys to see what I saw.
And one of my great heroes, for example, Lizzo, has been very open about her weight loss.
Look at the anchor woman's face a couple more times.
Lizzo has been very open about her weight, for example.
Lizzo has been very open about her weight loss.
Just pointing that out for no reason at all. Let's continue.
Journey. I wonder whether you'd kind of celebrate that rather than, a plus-size body or a too thin body, but trying to achieve a body that best represents health.
Yeah, Tess Holliday, what do you think of Lizzo's body? What do you think about his hero, Lizzo, losing weight and chasing her dreams?
I think that it's really hard to look at somebody and tell whether or not they're healthy. I know you mentioned extremes, and
Well, I mean, is it hard to look at somebody and tell that they're unhealthy in certain circumstances? They just got done saying that Britain banned ads that contained models that were too thin. So apparently, everybody thought that you could tell how unhealthy those models were by looking at them. Therefore, it stands to reason that we could tell if somebody were unhealthy in the other direction as well.
I can understand what you're saying, but I think overall,
I'm sorry. Please watch the videos. I don't dislike you. I love you all.
what I would love to be celebrated, and I feel like a lot of people, is just
Hold on now. Let's go back to her talking about being celebrated. Dude, everybody's always being celebrated, except for me. You know that? Nobody ever celebrates me. Son of a bitches.
what you're saying, but I think overall, what I would love to be celebrated, and I feel like a lot of people, is just how we exist, diversity in general. I think it would be nice to see different body sizes and shapes and ranges.
It seems like body diversity is only going one way. We're only looking to see obese individuals or people living in a larger body. We're not looking for body diversity in the other direction with various shades of thinness,
as a whole. So I mean, that's what I would love to see more of.
Look at the caption at the bottom. It says, plus size model. Weight stigma is back. Is that your official position?
I couldn't agree more. And you obviously feel very healthy, don't you? And celebrate.
What in the hell is that supposed to mean? I feel healthy. Ma'am?
Your health and your shape in a way that's very positive. There will be some that argue that we have an obesity crisis in our country. We have huge concern about people being overweight.
Do you have a huge concern? Okay, madam, there are many valid concerns.
And in a sense, we have to be careful. You might be, you're gorgeous, clearly, and healthy, but others who are your size might not be.
She's gorgeous and healthy, but others who are her size might not be. Okay, anchor woman, why is Tess Holliday healthier than others her size?
They might not be, but at the end of the day, we are all deserving of respect. We're all deserving to take up space. That's why, I wrote a new book that came out in the
Oh boy, here we go.
UK not too long ago called Take Up Space, Y'all.
Any excuse to bring up that book. Let me tell you about this grill, Conan. That was so smooth. Dude, that was such a smooth segue into the book promotion, Tess. Some people argue that obesity is unhealthy. Well, it might be, it might not be, but people still deserve respect, and they deserve to take up space, which is why I wrote my new book, Take Up Space, y'all. Available in stores now. Will you stop doing that every 5 freaking minutes? We brought you here to talk about serious stuff. No, I actually respect the hell out of the hustle.
And it really is about just reclaiming your space and taking up space. And,
Wow. Revolutionary.
regardless of whether we're, quote, healthy or not, we matter. And, I think that we deserve to be seen as well.
I don't think anybody is having trouble seeing you.
So, I know you're concerned that you haven't been booked for a long time. If you don't get more bookings, what will you do?
God, that's funny. Look at the look on Tess's face after that lady said that. She's like, bitch. She gave it the one slow blink.
I'm not that concerned. I mean, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, so it's not all
which is
bad,
lovely.
is it? But
So we're not getting any modeling work, but we are talking about GLP1's on a Good Morning Britain talk show. So that's a thing that happened.
I'm not going anywhere. You guys are stuck with me.
Well, you just got done complaining that you can't get any work because there's a lack of body diversity due to those damn GLP1's. Plus size model. Weight stigma is back. I like how we're pretending like anything changed in society because there were a few plus size models for a minute there.
I think like anything, body trends are a thing. We've seen it from the 1800s where bigger bodies were glorified, and through the end of time.
What? Where are we getting the idea that bigger bodies were glorified back in the 1800s?
Bigger bodies were glorified, and through the end of time where bodies have changed. And I think that it will shift back to a place where you guys are going to be absolutely sick of me. You're going to see me and a bunch of other people everywhere.
Well, I mean, typically models don't model into their old age, right? And I'm not saying that you're old or anything like that. I'm just saying that in general, a modeling career is not that long. Okay, so Tess Holliday blames her inability to get work on GLP1's and a lack of body diversity. Apparently, body positivity is out because those couple of brands that had plus-size models for a minute back there stopped having plus-size models and stopped embracing plus-size clothes as much. This is like the 20th video we've seen where somebody was like, "Thin is in is back." But like I've said repeatedly, it never went anywhere. What people are attracted to and what they consider healthy have not changed at all. Those reporters weren't really having it. They brought up how some people are using GLP1s to get healthier, and how not everybody Tess Holliday's size is as healthy as she is. Now we're going to be taking a look at a bonus clip of Tess Holliday responding to somebody that said GLP1s have actually helped them. She's going to be responding to this comment that reads, "Tess, I love you, but I hit a weight where I got type 2 diabetes, fatty liver, high cholesterol, and pressure." I think they meant to say high blood pressure, and a number of other things, and Monjaro was the only thing that helped me lose the weight. People are always saying loose instead of lose.
I love you, but you have the fatty liver, not me. You have the high cholesterol, not me.
Okay. If you did have any of those conditions, would you conceal them?
You have type 2 diabetes.
How dare you? Take that back.
Not me.
Maybe.
Not me. I could not be happier that a GLP-1 fixed all your issues.
Okay, so somebody tells you that a GLP-1 helped them overcome numerous medical conditions that were related to their obesity. Your response is, "I don't have any of those conditions." Okay, but that other person did, and so do several other people. So I guess it is like those people on that morning talk show said, not everybody's as healthy as you, Tess. Several other people in your community are going through a myriad of health problems because of their weight. That's why a lot of people are actually taking GLP-1s. It's not just to look snatched in their boom boom shorts, but also to help them with medical problems. It's interesting that you don't have any of the medical conditions commonly associated with obesity, but many other people do.
I could not be happier that a GLP-1 fixed all your issues, girly pop.
Thanks, girly pop.
So happy for you.
You seem so happy.
But I just have one quick question. Would a person that's not healthy have dewy, gorgeous, glowy skin like this?
Do we really want to go into this? I would say your skin is fairly similar to glitter and lasers. How's my skin? You know I'm 80 years old, right? Like, basically.
And also, why are strangers on the internet so obsessed with another stranger on the internet's perceived health?
They're not. She said that the GLP-1s helped her health. So she was like, why are you against them? Because they actually helped my health. They weren't really like obsessed with your health or whatever. They were just saying that you shouldn't poo-poo them because they're actually helping people. That's the point they were making. I don't think they were that caught up on your health or anybody else's health.
The world may never know. So I'm gonna ask that you do you, I'll do me.
God, how condescending.
And then if there's anything that you want to talk about or other people that maybe is an inside thought that's coming out.
Why do you often speak to people like this? She has a real way of talking down to people.
Perhaps you tell a therapist or a licensed professional.
That GLP-1s helped your health? Why would we do that? Why are we acting like this person is spiraling or something. They simply said, hey, GLP-1s helped my health. Maybe you should stop crapping all over them, essentially. The crapping all over them part, I threw that in there myself.
But not a total stranger on the internet.
Wow, what a genuinely nice smile that was. Okay, so that person was saying that GLP-1s have actually helped their health. Tess Holliday goes on to speak down to them in a very condescending manner, which I don't get at all. I think that person was just saying, hey, GLP-1s actually helped my health. I had various medical conditions and they helped with all of them. So I don't think they were trying to judge you for your body. It's funny to try to blame our inability to get work on GLP-1s. As I've argued many times, thin is in, isn't back. It never went anywhere. What human beings are attracted to has not changed at all. It doesn't matter if body diversity was popular on runways for a minute there. It turned out to be not profitable, so several companies that were engaging in that stopped. But that doesn't mean people stopped being attracted to what people were attracted to previously, which was guys in mustaches, as we all know. Shut the hell up. Sorry. So anyway, I disagree with all of the aforementioned, but what do you think? Leave a comment below. Happy Thursday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.